Hello everybody, my husband is gonna play Couplet. I made the puzzle for this week, so we'll see how he does.
And I made Couplet, so she's challenging me to my own game.
Right.
So yeah, I see you made yourself best wife ever as the author.
Because I am. Thank you very much.
Let's see. We don't have anything like street or anything like that. 'Cause once again, we have very few vowels. We do have like the S, T, R though. We also have ing, so that's probably somewhere.
Now, my husband is very different from me because he likes to strategize. Strategize. Personally, I think...
Yeah, you would just be swiping it around
I think that's the way to do it, and that's how I end up getting 329 moves. Although today was difficult. There's only a 7, so it's not...
I mean, 7 still, especially with so few vowels to work with.
Right, and there's no spaces, which makes it a little easier.
Yeah, there's no so yeah, it's definitely only 2 words.
But what are your thoughts? What are you thinking?
Taking the easy route. Well, I'm trying to look for how this ing works. So the other vowel then is either an O or a U, and so I'm just looking for words that use that vowel and end in ing.
Why do you think it ends in ing?
Because the ing is there, and also the title says taking, so it implies that the puzzle might have ing, or it's in the present tense probably. We don't always do that. Sometimes the tenses get mixed up, and then people get mad at me for the hints. Yeah, I get a lot of hate about the titles for puzzles, so this time I can bash your hint if it's not good.
My hint is great. Thank you very much.
I'm sure it is.
It's actually helpful.
I think we have running. Oh wait, what's this C? This double C? No, it's not running. We have double C.
I didn't realize there wasn't very many vowels, and they're literally all together, which makes it challenging. What's your favorite word?
My favorite word?
Yeah.
Defenestrate. If I can work that into a couplet someday, I'll be very pleased.
Defenestrate. That means like yeet, right?
Yeah,
Isn't that what my niece said?
It means to throw out a window.
And then my niece went, so like, yeet.
Yeah, it's yeeting.
Defenestrate. It's a cool word. My favorite word is bifurcate.
Okay. I gotta start moving stuff. I really don't want to move stuff because I really want to get a perfect score.
Aww.
And I want to show how to get a perfect score.
I really do believe that if you think about it, you'll be able to get... I mean, it's 2 words, 7 letters.
Well, let's look at it this way. So we'd have I, N, G. If that's true, then we'd have the other word would end in E, R, S. I feel like I'm close, so I really don't want to start moving stuff. What if we had, so T-I-N-G, that would give us R-E, or sorry, E-R, R-E-N-S turns.
What is it? R-E-N-S?
So if I took the T-I-N-G, I would get R-E-R-S. It would be RERS, which is awkward. This T could give me NERS. So it's something, so ting, NERS.
Interesting.
That's kind of how I try to break these puzzles down.
You really do these puzzles in your head.
Well, you have to, because you don't want to use any moves. If I used moves, probably I could just rearrange this a little bit, and then I would just have easier associations with what's being presented to me. And a lot of people have said that I should have a randomized button. A lot of word games do that. But then there gets into this sticky question of like, if I have a random button and it moves all the letters into random locations, then do I like count each one of those as moves?
I think you would.
For their move count. And then like the random could be better for some people and worse for others. Like you could hit the random button and it randomly solves it, so I'd have to account for that. Or it might randomly almost solve it, right? And then so it's a question. Now there's this whole algorithmic question of like, do I make it so that the random the random lands on some number away from the proper solution, but if it's a fixed number, then you now know, oh well, it's exactly 3 switches away. So it's a whole complicated thing that I don't want to deal with.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to this. This is a part of the video where I feel like everybody else is staring at their screens and knows the answer, and it's just me here. Oh, I guess something I failed to consider is there's 2 N's, so the ing could be, instead of this E R S, we could have E. Oh no!
No!
Well, now I've ruined everything.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is what I get for trying to demonstrate on the screen. But now that I have a move, I guess I've broken the seal. I'll just start moving some stuff around here. So let's make Kong, cuts, tong, and ruts.
No hints?
Oh, I'm definitely not going to need hints. It's just I've ruined the perfect score. Cut. Oh, I see. Cutting corners is what we have.
Are you sure about that?
Cutting corners. Yes.
Yay!
Yeah, that took me way too long. That's a good one, though.
Thank you.
Taking the easy route. Yeah, that's a good title. I definitely should have been able to get that from the title alone. Honestly, we should use this on a day. Once everyone who's seen this video has passed away, we can make this.
What? When they passed away?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Well, you know, Couplet will outlive both of us.
You have to pass the torch on to your kids.
Yeah, this was a good couplet. I did not do well. I should have gotten that a lot faster. That just goes to show that I'm not actually very good at this game, and you've won. You've beaten me at my own game.
Not with my 329 moves on today's puzzle.
Any closing thoughts?
I think you should have the closing thoughts. Do you want to summarize your experience in one word?
Yeah.